So, Agatha All Along, episode 3 came out last night, and it was interesting, I guess you could say. Didn't really progress the story that much, in my opinion, but it could, and I just haven't noticed really yet. But it was an okay episode 3, and it definitely was a little bit of a fall off from the first two episodes, maybe. To start off, it takes place right after episode 2, where they are walking through another dimension looking like a forest. Things suddenly start to appear, and one of them being a house, so they decide to go to it. Inside the house, there is a riddle that leads to them all drinking wine. The wine turns out to be poison, but and the whole point of the rest of the episode is to make an antidote for it. Turns out Agatha does not drink the wine. They do end up making her drink the wine because they pretty much all need to do it, besides Joe Locke's character, because he's not part of the coven, but also because he's underage. But their faces start to swell up, which is pretty funny, I'm not gonna lie, and some start to pass out like Miss Hart, and they start to see hallucinations. The hallucinations were probably one of the biggest parts of the episode. The hallucinations that they see vary from one of them seeing a mother, one of them seeing the man, and so on. It's revealed to Joe Locke's character, who we'll just call Teen right now, that Agatha gave up her child for the Darkhold Diary. And after that, Mephisto is mentioned. Now, this is a big deal for WandaVision fans because we theorized for a long time during the WandaVision run that Mephisto had something to do with Wanda in some way. So just to get a mention of him, even so many years later, is a big thing for a lot of fans. Anyway, they get the ingredients to make the antidote, and Agatha's hallucination during the antidote was that she sees the Darkhold Diaries crying in a crib. So maybe that theory, maybe that thing that she said was correct. They end up escaping the house because it's starting to become submerged in water. It's starting to flood, and they escape through an oven, which is horrifying, I'm not gonna lie. But sadly, Miss Hart dies in the process. And the episode ends with the credits playing. The heads will roll. So like I said, an interesting third episode. Not too much really that I felt like was worth noting, but I wanted to do a quick review on it. You let me know what you're thinking of Agatha All Along so far, what you thought of episode 3, where you think it's going. It is cool to hear Mephisto being mentioned in the MCU, but who knows?